forward. So can you just come and fill the seats in front? It looks much better, especially for the speaker. They feel a little more motivated when they see all the seats in front of them are full. And I want to also just share with you that at the end of the program, which is, we just have 2 speakers now left, there is a bit of a change that I brought in for our audience, because having sat in the audience many times, I've always realized that we listen and we are pretty passive. We just hear something and then we go home. But this time, I'm going to ask our audience to become very active and participate in an exercise after we finish with the speakers, so that we get little more interaction from the audience, we get ideas from the audience, because I think that is something which is extremely important for all of us as a learning way to move forward. Our next speaker is quite interesting, and it all started about, I would say, 2 months ago, when she received an award from her company, and I decided that I'd post a picture of that on LinkedIn. Now, this young lady doesn't have a LinkedIn profile at all, but I was surprised to see that within 1 week, she received 32,500 views. For a person who wasn't on LinkedIn, I thought that was pretty good. And then I saw that she had about 400 likes and about 200 comments. And so I shared that with Edwin. Now, Edwin is this person, if you don't already know who he is, here's a gentleman who is responsible for this conference. And when I was having a chat with him, I said, you know what? What do you think of the idea of this young lady introducing me as a speaker? He said, yeah, that's great, but you know what? I'll go one step further. I'm going to give her a short period of time to talk about herself. And I said, wow, this is amazing. And so I spoke with Sacha, and in her true style, she said, of course, no big deal, I'll just do it. So here she is today to share her story with all of us.
How are you all today? Great. I have been asked to speak to you about how I lead me and have fun doing this. I am different. You all can tell, right? So what makes me different? The way I look, the way I speak, that's all that people see. There is a side of me only few people know. I will tell you what really makes me different is on the inside. Against all odds, I remember things when I was a baby. I remember being sick and going to hospitals. The doctor told my mom she's a Mongol. She is a vegetable. She will never make it. Don't waste your money on her. She's going to die anyway. Well, I had 2 heart surgeries. Gallbladder out and appendix out. I am alive and with you today. How does it get any better than this? They made fun of me. I went out with my mom for walks, and people on the road used to make fun of me. She more work. She the retard. Mom used to go up to them and talk to them, and finally enough they became my best friend. I got a lot of sweets, lollipops, and chocolates. Yummy! Yummy! I went everywhere. Shopping, walks, parties, birthdays, long drive, visiting friends and family. Nothing stopped me. Nothing stopped me. I was too busy having fun. I became a party animal and still am. I like different. I made my mom crazy. I was stubborn even today. Mom always says I am her teacher. I told her to look at things in different ways. Cool, huh? I had a story to tell you. Ready? I had my school exams coming up. Mom was preparing me for them. She asked me to write the answers to the questions. I found that boring and sat for 2 hours with my pencil close to the paper and did not write anything. She was really mad with me. I could tell. What happened then? She said, Sash, let's go to Budaman and have some hamburgers. I looked at her and was out of the door in seconds. We both had a lot of fun. We got home and Mom said, let's play a game. I love games. She turned the stuff I had to write into a game. I had all my questions done in 15 minutes. What changed? It became fun. Are you having fun with what you do? If not, change how you are doing it. Are you happy or are you sad or stressed out? I have something to tell you. Stop it. Only you can stop this. You can all laugh now. I am a mother grand. Thank you, Aisha, Shari. Dad and Mom too. Went to the cinema with Sir being cancer. He asked me, have you come to see my movie? I said, no. I have come to see Mommy said I'm special. He asked me to hold on to his arm and I did. He wrote me a thank you note. Will you go to the cinema with a movie star? Anyone? SSBC, awesome man, thank you. For seeing in me the possibilities, encouraging my special abilities, empowering me to use my abilities, respecting me, trusting me with doing some interesting work in the bank, and celebrating my work too. Thank you, Abdullah, Jack, Meenakshi, Luciano, and Karuna. Do you like celebration? Do you celebrate you? Do you celebrate everyone and everything? Special, that's me. I celebrate I am alive. If someone makes fun of me, it's okay. I know me. When I get bored, I say things. God's my best friend. I talk to him, I ask him, and I am ready to receive. I don't get angry. It's a waste of my energy. I can be stubborn, and I am working on that. I am being me, I am different, and so you are. I am joyful and happy. It's good for my health. I am being me. Are you ready to be you? Thank you for being an awesome audience. Edwin, Shaloni, and Sandy, thank you for making this possible. What else is possible now going forward?
So what did you think of the story? Yes, it's absolutely true. And I'm happy to say and to share with everyone that Sasha is my niece. She's my sister's daughter. And I'm now going to ask my sister, of course, her mom, and I'm going to ask Sari from Manzil, and I'm going to ask her boss from HSBC to share some things with us today about how it is that they deal with individuals with special needs and bring out the best in them. So, Mama Jenny, we'll start with you first.
First and foremost, I would say that I coined the word from special needs to specially able. It is not them that has the problem. It is us being fixated in the way we think they should be. We are not open to different possibilities because we've concluded there's something wrong with them. That's why we talk about getting out of the box. And who taught me that? The young lady on the stage. When I was making her write, it had to be the way I thought it had to be done. 2 hours, she didn't write. It had to be fun. So how creative are we when things are really boring and we change them? Just, we don't have to put everything doesn't have to fit in the boxes. All change. That's why I say change is constant and changing is the choice. Who taught me? She did. Was I able to learn from her? Yes. Today what I do is because of her. So if you think that you are teaching your children, it's time for you to learn from them. All right? So that's what my young lady has done for me.
Yes, hello. Thank you, Sasha. I have to say that we are so proud, and this is on behalf of Ansel, to see her on stage today. I used to be her teacher. She was one of our first students and the first batch of vocational training course that we had. And I think she just summarized what Manzil is all about, is that's being you. And that's what she done and that's why she's here today. And this is what we encourage. We find the strengths that we have. We don't try to be anyone else. We try to be us as we are and what we do the best, and we then empower people to do what they do the best. And now we see what talent she has, and we don't know what else she has. Okay, thank you so much.
I mean, wow. I'm not really surprised for whatever Sacha just said. It was a wonderful presentation. And what I can say is, I'm not going to say that she is a hardworking person, because I think at this time everybody works hard. But I've never seen a person more energetic than Sacha. She's the only one that comes in every morning and says hi to everybody on the floor. And I have never seen a managers or senior managers, not even CEOs, that goes and says hi to all the colleagues. It's not going to happen anyway. So she gives the energy to everybody in the office, and if she comes after a long weekend, she will share the stories to everyone. And this is what gives us the energy to start our day. And in the office, yes, she's a hard-working person, and whatever we give her, she just manages to get it done by the end of the day. It's nothing different with her. She is just like, if you give her something today, after a month, she will ask you to give her something else. And it's very challenging for me, because every time and every month I have to find something for Sacha, because she won't do the same thing for long. And she always wants something different. And she's good at it. If you give her something this week and something else the next week, after 3 weeks, she will do both of the things in the meanwhile. And she's very, very smart. She can take the information very quickly. And to be honest, I've spent 8, 9 years in a bank teaching people and doing things in the right way. But I spent a lot of time to get them to understand this. But for Sacha, to be honest, I just spent 2, 3 days to tell her something, and she will do it perfectly fine. And I would say the most important thing in the office is, when I go to that boring meetings, which really pissed me off and really ruined my plans, so I came to my desk very pissed off, in a bad mood. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just replanned whatever I have planned and what have been ruined in my meetings. So I go to the office, so quiet, planning to my next meeting. And in that 5 and 10 minutes, we hear the sound of singing. And we have always that 10 minutes of singing and crazy stuff that they do in the office. She starts with it. That really makes me change my mind. I don't think about my meetings. I just think how to keep the spirit with the team. Because what we have in the office is not just a team. We had crazy stuff in the office. We do something that not other department they're doing it. And they're really enjoying it in the office. And I really like this to be continued as usual. I don't have much to say, and to be honest, this is a wonderful chance for us to talk about whatever we have achieved and whatever other people they have achieved. And I think whatever Sacha she have achieved is something important, and I think she can do more. It's not that's it, and I know she will learn more. She will ask to learn more also. And to be honest, I have dealt with people that they're all closed-minded. They don't want to do something different. They don't want to go to the next step. They don't want to do different stuff because they're used to the same challenge. They're used to the same environment. They don't want to move forward. But with Sacha, is something different. She can move on every day to a different department. That's okay with her, and that's what's really makes me proud of her.
Thank you very much. So was that inspiring? Yes. Yes. I have to thank Edwin for allowing us the opportunity to bring this wonderful person to everybody's attention. And yes, she can be very trying at times, and as she admits, she's very stubborn. But we have learned a lot. So I think that's the most important thing. And she's really, truly taught us how to chill out and have fun, which is, I think, what we all